Before we start the video, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also, we have a poll. Feel free to take part and share your thoughts in the comments. Lies of P Overture, the first DLC expansion for the 2023 Pinocchio-inspired Souls-like, beckons both new players and fans of the original game back to Krat's dark and mechanical world. This 12 to 15-hour prequel sheds light on the events leading to the Puppet Frenzy Massacre and Krat's collapse, delivering a compelling story woven with themes of personal tragedy and vengeance. While developer NeoWiz hasn't made sweeping changes to the game's core mechanics, Overture's storytelling and atmosphere deepen the Belle Epoque-infused world, a far darker and more twisted take on Carlo Collodi's The Adventures of Pinocchio. Preserving the base game's unique weapon crafting system and polished Souls-like gameplay, this DLC offers an encore filled with new areas, enemies, weapons, and unforgettable boss battles. Overture begins with Geppetto's titular puppet, Pinocchio, traveling back in time alongside his loyal companion, Gemini. Accessible from Chapter 9 via the Path of the Pilgrim Stargazer, the DLC's difficulty feels like endgame content, presenting a tougher challenge than the base game's finale. Despite being roughly a third of the original size, it expands areas, bosses, and loot in a manner reminiscent of Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. The new story fills existing gaps with unexpected twists, providing satisfying answers to questions that lingered a year ago. The new locations are among Overture's biggest draws, from snowy forests to the chaotic Krat Zoo teeming with petrification-diseased animals, crumbling ice lakes under attack by cannon-wielding pirate puppets, to fairgrounds with operational Ferris wheels and carousels. The variety is striking. New enemies like crocodile-headed elephants, leaping swordfish, and kickboxing kangaroos amid mutilated giraffe carcasses make combat both challenging and rewarding. However, some areas, like a familiar carnival section and recycled humanoid puppets or toothy undead dogs, slightly dampen the sense of novelty. Still, visually stunning environments, broken ships under the Northern Lights' green glow, or canopy bridges above zoo enclosures bolster environmental storytelling. Conversely, the Alchemist's underground laboratory, with its tiled walls and cliched tanks, feels generic, lacking the distinctive character of Lies of P's other designs. Combat mechanics uphold the base game's high standard. New weapons include a bow for ranged combat, Wolverine-like claws for swift strikes, and the Pale Knight, a gunblade that fires bullets for recoil-aided evasion, followed by a powerful lunge attack. New Legion arms feature a shotgun and spinning blades, the latter becoming versatile and rewarding with upgrades. However, the best weapon's late unlock limits its use outside New Game Plus. Overture also introduces boss rematch modes, Battle Memories, and Death March, via a free update, though the lack of an online leaderboard curbs their appeal. Two new, easier difficulty modes, Awakened Puppet and Butterfly's Guidance, broaden accessibility, but the very easy label for the latter is misleading, as Overture's challenge persists even at the lowest setting. Boss battles are the DLC's shining stars. Marchiona, Puppeteer of Death, exemplifies balanced multi-enemy fights, with her tethered puppet's attacks signaled by an orange flashing cord, allowing players to dodge or parry. Her ranged projectiles and the puppet's melee strikes create a chaotic yet fair fight. Other bosses, like a petrified polar bear with a torture cage, test parry and dodge skills with fast-paced movesets, reinforcing the game's anime-esque epic moments. However, the base game's uneven difficulty curve persists. A strong Pinocchio build can make some encounters feel too easy. Lies of P Overture carries forward the legacy of one of the best non-From Software Souls-likes. NeoWiz's level design remains rich with semi-open areas, multiple paths, and strategic combat, though some familiar locations and enemies may not fully satisfy those craving novelty. Still, the story's emotional depth, diverse new weapons, and visually striking environments make this 15-hour adventure unforgettable. For those who haven't played Lies of P since its launch, Overture is a perfect excuse to return to Krat's tragic world. For recent finishers, the more of the same feel may dominate. A top alternative for Bloodborne fans, this DLC is worth taking the stage for both newcomers and puppet masters alike.